The link between age and fertility is now a certainty. Unfortunately, it only applies to women whose fertility decreases as they progress. If the stars are numerous to announce pregnancies after 40 years, it is however not the easiest age to have children. The peak of fertility at what age? Peak fertility, in other words, the time when a woman is most likely to get pregnant, remains below 25 years. Thus, the probability of having a baby at 25 is of the order of 25% per cycle. The risk of miscarriage at this age is estimated at 12%. Conclusion: having a child around 25 would be the ideal period. Fertility at the age of 35. It is in your 30s that fertility begins to show signs of weakness. It should be noted that 94% of women at 35 and 77% of them at 38 conceive a child after 3 years of regular intercourse without contraception. It is estimated at 12% the percentage of success in having a child at 35 years old. The risk of miscarriage is 20% by the age of 37. If at 30, you have a 75% chance of having a child after 1 year, 5 years later, this rate drops to 66%. Nevertheless, 11% of women who experience their first pregnancy are aged 35 and over. Pregnancies after 35 are more and more numerous. Becoming a mother after 35 has become quite common today. From 40 years old, 6% is the probability rate per cycle of having a child at 40. At 40, a woman who wishes to have a child has a 44% chance of achieving it after a year, knowing that she has a 30% risk of miscarriage, a risk that will clearly worsen after 43 years. If you want to conceive at 40, you can do so. Know that you will benefit from support and follow-up as closely as possible because late pregnancy involves risks. Does fertility decline with age? The aging of women leads to a reduction in the number of follicles. The cycle becomes shorter and irregular, interfering with ovulation or causing it to go away at worst. Implantation is more problematic. Cervical mucus has difficulty in fluidizing. Certain diseases can damage the quality of the ovaries and uterus. Weight problems are also closely linked to fertility problems. In addition, pregnancy after 40 years is more complex. The risks of placenta previa, hypertension, gestational diabetes and genetic abnormalities are higher after 35 years.